Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for all of your support. It really does mean a lot. Let's just hop right into it, see what Spirit wants to talk about. These are general messages, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. We have spiritual bond. Attracting love, source of emotional power, cauldron of desire, pulsing with creation. Intense relationship. All right. What I'm getting off of this is there is a light that's within you. Whether you look at this as like a glowing light inside of you or a burning within your heart, however you visualize this, there is this inner light. And I'm getting that Spirit is protecting that inner light of yours right now. There could be this sense of, I don't want to say lost, but maybe like of disconnect, maybe you could be feeling like your intuition is being blocked, or, there's some uncertainty, if something's not clear. And I'm getting that, you're being protected. It's like you're being cloaked right now. We have branch out and risky business. I feel like you're doing something here. This could be a side hustle. This could be a hobby. Whatever this is something that you are being motivated to do, to expand, to continue growing here. And this is part of your path. This is part of your spiritual path, I'm going to say. And there could be some energy around you. There could be people, environments, jobs. There could be this, I'm going to say, toxic energy, this immature energy that you are being protected from. It's like you're being cloaked. It says tread carefully when moving forward. Balance, poised. And I'm getting that you are on the right path. The sense of feeling maybe disconnected, or that where things are going, where you are going, isn't exactly clear. It is because there is this level of protection that you have over you at the moment. And it's so you can continue to branch out. It's so you can continue to move forward. Whatever this is that you're working on, this is something that is going to have a payoff at the end. It's something that is going to be very beneficial. And it's like Spirit here is not wanting you to get distracted. They're not wanting your heart to be even touched in a negative way whatsoever. Because if that was to happen, that would hinder, whatever this is. It does feel like there's a sense of creativity about it, and a lot of times creativity comes from our heart. We have dry spell here. And, this is just confirming, a couple things that I was saying. One is you feeling this kind of disconnect, this blocked intuition, like uncertainty here. And it's not that you're actually disconnected, okay? It's you're being protected. Because right now I do feel like you are having a flow of creativity, a flow of something here, okay, that at one point in time was stagnant. And you're being protected from anything that would cause you to go back into that stagnancy, to lose that spark. You could be saving money, you could be on a budget right now. you could have made some changes within your career or your work. But whatever this is that you're doing on the side, or whatever this hobby is, whatever this new thing is that you're doing here, this is something that is going to bloom, and there's going to be a lot come from it. We have Keepers of Secrets, messages from Spirit, gift of prophecy. Yeah, I'm getting that this project that you're doing right now it really is going to bring a sense of, I'm going to say, joy back to your life. There's this energy of like, there really is this energy of like dancing and music and blooming. It's giving lightheartedness and freedom and just happiness and joy. It says trust your gut. You know, cycles repeat again. The moon whispers secrets. The night speaks. Intuition guides you. You know, and that very much could be something that you're being protected from right now. Is a particular, okay, so my phone is buzzing over here, and there was some kind of heat wave alert. So I feel like that's confirmation. You know, you're being protected from a particular cycle that you were stuck in, or that you just got out of. Whatever this may be for you, this, you know, this could be within a career, this could be within a mindset, this could be within a relationship. Take it however it resonates, but there was a cycle here that was toxic for you, that wasn't good, and it's giving that it, whatever this cycle was, it did make an impact on you. So you're being protected from that, and that's where this disconnect is right now, is because you're being protected from falling back into whatever this cycle is. You're being guided to continue pouring into yourself and pouring into whatever this is that you're working on. Because whatever this project is of yours, this is something that brings happiness and joy. This is something that there's this flow to it. And this flow could be, you know, just that the project itself, or whatever this thing is flowing smoothly. Or this could just be a flow within like your emotions and that internal knowing and guidance. You know, it's like you're being guided towards this, you know, and follow that flow. I really do feel like this is going to be very, very financially abundant for you. And that might not even be the goal here, you know, but that's what the energy is if you continue to pour into this. It's giving off like generational, okay? Something that can be passed down. Let's get one more. Possibilities. Many potential paths to explore. Opening, change, begin. You know, it's giving off that this is something that you're working on that can be passed down. And not just within like your family, not just within your own situation, but whatever this is, I feel like this is going to be beneficial to other people as well. Let's pull some tarot. Judgment, spiritual story, awakening, action, decision, renewal. Yeah, you are on your spiritual path here. You know, so you are being protected from anything that is going to interfere with that path. I love this Ten of Cups coming out, the storybook ending here. Blissful, emotionally fulfilled, peace, you know, divine love. You know, that happiness that internal burning of the heart, you know, that inner light, that's being protected. You know, and we have many possibilities coming out here, you know, with this unclear, illusion, confused. This is whatever that cycle was that you were stuck in, you know, and this could have been a cycle in relationships. Doesn't have to be, you know. This very much could have just been a cycle of something that fucked with your emotions. You know, it just didn't make you happy. It brought down your energy to where you couldn't flow, you couldn't create. You were just you know. It was like poison to your system. And you have moved on from whatever this cycle was because you're being protected from it now. You know, you're being protected from this even coming back around for you. Well, that flew out, but we have the Hermit, the King of Wands, and the King of Cups all came out, and these are all in the reverse. You know, you're being protected probably from a couple people here, you know, that are self-absorbed, unpredictable, and emotionally immature. All right, you're being protected because whatever this is that you're working on now, this is something that is going to be long term for you. This is something that is on your path. Look, Six of Wands, victory, success, achievement, milestone. Yes, I'm telling you, whatever this project is, it's look, and we have Empress coming out. You know, this is you giving birth to a new idea, creating something new here for yourself. And I mean, I am getting this energy that it's not going to just be beneficial for you. You know, it does kind of give this Six of Pentacles energy, this, I don't know, this sharing energy, humanitarian energy, something that will benefit other people. But this is something that if you continue to nurture this, if you continue to work on this, this is going to be successful. It will be successful. More successful than what you probably even think it will be, because it's going to be successful on different levels. You know, this is something that isn't going to just make you feel good. We have the Four of Coins coming out. You know, and what I'm getting with this is, you know, keep holding on to your vision. Keep holding on to this idea. Because the path that you're on, the possibilities are endless. You know, and the possibilities that, the energy of the possibilities that are coming through are wealthy, not just financially, but wealthy in how it makes you feel. You know, there's going to be this sense of accomplishment that it's like it's going to bring music to your life. It's going to give you reason to dance. You know, there's this freedom energy here. And you could be struggling financially right now. Or if you're not struggling, you know, you could be just like trying to set money back and save money. You know, but I feel like something that you don't see is that this, whatever this is that you're working on, this is something that you love. This is something that is close to your heart here, okay? Whatever this is something that it's gonna make a big difference in your life. It's gonna turn things in a direction I feel like you didn't see was possible. It's going to be more abundant than what you think. The Knight of Wands, it says swept off your feet. Yeah, it's like you're going to be surprised by the success of this. And I do feel like this is out of your comfort zone. We have over the top, adventurous, rebellious, energetic, confident, excited. This is something that is bringing that spark into your life. This is something that you do feel passionate about. And it happens, and it is on your path. It happens to be on your path. You're being guided to do this. This is protected. And that level of disconnect that you have right now isn't actually you being disconnected from spirit. It's spirit protecting you and cloaking you to keep you heading down this path. I'm gonna pull a couple of these and then we'll get off of here. It very much is giving that, the path forward with this new journey is very unknown. There is a lot of mystery. There is a lot of, it's not clear. And you could be reaching out to God, to angels, to anybody that is like, hey, am I going the right way? I need a little help here, and you might not feel like you're getting signs. You might have this sense of not being heard, but the reality is you are being heard. So I feel like this message is more so clarification about that. You are being heard. You are just being cloaked. You're being protected. That inner light of yours that shines so brightly is being protected. Yeah, because you are on this path of ascension. You are on this spiritual path here. And it is important that your energy remain high vibing. It's important that you stay in this good energy here to continue to nurture and grow whatever this project is. I want to leave this out because I feel like this very much is the energy that is coming from this. You don't see how abundant and how emotionally fulfilling this is going to be. You might have a slight idea, but the divine plans to sweep you off your feet with the possibilities of this. You're at the top of the mountain here, and whatever this project is of yours, this is something that is going to have a long-term stability with it. I say long-term stability, it's like this old man and all these clocks. This is like long-term. This is something that can be passed down. I love this. I love this energy of excitement from source, from the divine here, because you're just starting this project. And it's like spirit over here, they see all the possibilities. They see all the paths that you going down this direction can lead to. And they are so excited. They are so excited that you're doing this, that you're taking a gamble on this. Because it is going to be, I'm gonna say, extremely abundant. And it's something that isn't going to just benefit you. This is something that's going to benefit other people as well. Whatever this project is. There is a greater purpose to this. And Spirit is pretty excited about it. All right? So rest assured that you're not disconnected. You're being protected. You're being cloaked. And more specifically, you're being protected from a particular cycle coming back around, because it is extremely important that you continue to follow this path. You continue to rise up and keep your energy at a high vibing frequency, so you can continue to flow and continue to pour into this project. that is going to grow into all types of abundance for you. I hope this message helped, and until next time, bye.